My name is Muhammad Zaidi bin Mazamri and my page number is 2020601234.
Hi, my name is Hafifah Zuhaira binti Zuhaidi and my matrix number is 2020-497986.
My name is Nur Alia Irdina binti Ahmad Nizam and my matric number is 2020607506. Hope you enjoy this video.
Hi, my name is Nur Aida Shazana binti Mokhtar and my student ID is 2020-845554.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Intan Syara binti Adrozi. My student matric is 2020481726. By watching this video, I hope you can gain some knowledge about differentiation and I hope you can enjoy this video.
Table of contents. In this video, we're going to explain about the introduction of differentiation and also the application of the differentiation. Other than that, we're going to solve the problem statements and its solution. And lastly, we're going to state the conclusion. Introduction of differentiation. The derivative of a function of a real variable in mathematics describes the sensitivity of the function value, which is output value, to change in its argument, also known as input value. Calculus uses derivative as a fundamental tool. The velocity of a moving item, for example, is the derivative of its position with respect to time. It quantifies how quickly the object's position changes as time passes. When a derivative of a function of a single variable exists at a given input value, it is the slope of the tangent line to the function's graph at that point. The best linear approximation of the function at that input value is the tangent line. As a result, the derivative is frequently referred as the instantaneous rate of change, or the ratio of the dependent variable instantaneous change to that of the independent variable.
Derivative can be extended to include function with many real variables. The derivative is translated as a linear transformation whose graph is the best linear approximation to the graph of the original function after an appropriate translation. The Jacobian metric is the metric that expresses this linear transformation in terms of the basis determined by the independent and dependent variable chosen. With respect to the independent variable, it can be determined using partial derivative. The Jacobian metric reduces to the gradient vector for a multi-variable real-valued function. The process of finding a derivative is called differentiation. Related rates issues in differential calculus involve measuring the rate at which a quantity changes by connecting it to other quantities whose rates of change are known. Usually, the rate of change is measured in terms of time. Because science and engineering frequently link quantities to one another, related rates approach offer a wide range of application. Since most problems involve numerous variables, using the chain rule to differentiate with respect to time or one of the other variables is required.
Now, we're going to show you how to solve a problem statement using related rates. Problem 1. A worker at the zoo is filling the new water tank with the shape of cone with water at a rate of 12 meter cube per second. The base radius of the tank is 26 meters and the height of the tank is 8 meters. At what rate is the depth of the water in the tank changing when the radius of the top of the water is 10 meters?
From the information given that dV over dt is 12 meter cube per second, radius is 26 meters, height is 8 meters. And we have to find dH over dt when the radius is 10 meters. Volume cone is 1 over 3 pi r square h, and we have to find r in terms of h. So r over h is 26 over 8. r equals to 26 over 8 h. Then substitute 26 over 8 h into r. So we got 169 over 48 by h cube. Lastly, differentiate with respect to h because we want to find dh over dt. So h equal to 4 over 3 and substitute r, which is 10 meters, and we got h equals to 40 over 13. So 12 equals to 169 over 16 pi times 40 over 13 squared dh over dt. So we got dh over dt is 3 over 25 pi meter square per second.
Problem 2. The worker realizes that there is a leakage at the bottom of the water tank. The water flow out through the leakage at the rate of 8 meter cube per second. At what rates does the radius of the water change when the water reaches the height of 4 meters from the initial water level 8 meters?
Given dv over dt is 8 meter cube per second, but it is decreasing, so we put it as negative 8 meter cube per second. We have to find h in terms of r because we want to substitute into Cohn formula. So v equals to 1 over 3 pi r square times 4 over 13 r, and we got v equals to 4 over 39 pi r cube. And to find r, we substitute h with 4 and we got r equals to 13. Lastly, differentiate with respect to r because we want to find the dr over dt. So dv over dt equals to 4 over 13 pi r square dr over dt. Then negative 8 equals to 4 over 13 pi times 13 square dr over dt. We got r equals to 13 when we substitute h with 4. So finally we got dr over dt is equals to negative 8 over 52 pi meter square per second.
Problem 3. Due to the leakage at the bottom of the conical water tank, the zoo management decided to change the tank. They replaced it with a cylindrical tank. The next day, the zoo worker resting a ladder against the cylindrical tank with a height of 8 meters. The worker needs to inspect and wash the tank to help it maintain a good water quality in the distribution system and to help it extend the life of the tank. The bottom is initially 2 meters from the tank. Unfortunately, the ladder is being sliced away from the tank at a rate of 0.05 meters per second. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down when the bottom of the ladder is 5 meters from the tank?
From the problem statement, we know that the ladder is 2 meters away from the water tank and it's moving away at the rate of 0.05 meter per second. Based on the question, it asks us how fast is the ladder sliding down, which is dw over dt. So from the information, we know that the df over dt is 0.05 meter per second and the question asks us to find dw over dt. Firstly, we need to find the height of the ladder using Pythagoras theorem, which is 8.25 meters. Then, we can again use the Pythagoras theorem to find the dw over df. As we all know, the equation for Pythagoras theorem is a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Therefore, we can substitute all the information that we had into the equation and differentiate the equation. Substitute all the values known into the Pythagoras theorem formula and we will get w equals to 68.0625 minus f squared to the power of half. Next, differentiate w and we will get negative f over square root 68.0625 minus f squared. In order to get dw over dt, we need to multiply the value of dw over df with df over dt. So, negative f over square root 68.0625 0.0625 minus f squared times 0.05. And we will get negative 0.05f over square root 68.0625 minus f squared. Lastly, substitute f value into the equation and we will get the final answer, which is the ladder is sliding down at the rate of negative 0.0381 meter per second. In conclusion, after doing this project, we realized that to apply related rates in our life, we must know and be able to understand the idea of differentiation and to find the most suitable formula or method that fits the situation's problem. Next, we should find that differentiation has an immeasurable and without limits contribution in our daily life and can produce more people who can learn and think creatively and critically. Lastly, we should also realize that we are increasingly able to communicate mathematical ideas and apply our knowledge and understanding to mathematics in daily life.